All right, guys, so today we're doing a sponsored video with EA. We're going to be going over what they have in store for the next two updates, basically. Super exciting stuff, honestly. We have turn-based match play coming really soon, and then we have the Ryder Cup stuff coming a little bit later down the line, but not too far away either, man, and super exciting stuff here. Thank you to Craig for coming on. We're going to jump right into the video, do a 9-hole match play on the new turn-based match play with Craig Penner from EA, and yeah, it's going to be a super fun time, so let's just dive right into it. Thank you to EA for sponsoring this video, and I hope that you guys are as excited about these updates as I am, because there's some great stuff in here and I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. Let's go. All right, guys, so I have Craig from EA here. You want to tell me what you do for the team?
Hey, thanks for having me on Apex. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm the lead designer on EA Sports PGA Tour. I do a little bit of everything. Look at kind of what features we're looking at adding in. I'll keep close tabs on the community, everything that you guys are saying about the game, and designing future features. I also am pretty hands-on with things in gameplay, course tuning, whenever we're adding new courses, looking at how we make them as realistic as possible. But yeah, I wear a lot of hats, and excited here to give you a sneak peek of Season 5 and show you what's coming next.
Awesome. So yeah, this is probably one of the bigger updates you've done so far, and we're going to look through the menu here first and kind of just you can see already has a new look to it. What in particular do you want to go over first?
Yeah, so Season 5, the theme is FedEx Cup. So once again, we're kind of updating the game to keep you in line and give you a little look at like what's going on in the world of golf right now. So we know we're just about to start in the PGA Tour, the FedEx Cup playoffs. So the whole background of the game, the colors and everything is all branded according to that. We've got brand new course, Olympia Fields, which is leg 2 of the FedEx Cup playoffs that we're adding in that we'll definitely try out. And then, yeah, tournaments will be updated as always to feature Olympia Fields and some of the FedEx Cup playoff courses. We'll also be updating with new sets of challenges for 3 weeks in a row. So after every single leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs, we're going to be releasing a new set of challenges to recreate what's going on in real life.
Awesome. Sounds good. And yeah, you mentioned Olympia Fields. We're going to be playing a match play there, a 9-hole match play there in a minute. But first, I just want to kind of go over the menu a little bit. I noticed up the top here, the Pro Pass. If we go over to that, you want to tell me a little bit about what's coming with this?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is going to be the new focal point of seasons going forward. Every time we're going to be updating with a new season, this is kind of the new hub of each season. So far, when we've been updating season to season, we've done it in adding challenges and tournaments and the main menu and different things, new store content, and Pro Pass is something that we've been working on for a little bit that is really going to centralize all that content and allow you to kind of progress against it in a unified way. So Pro Pass is kind of where you're going to be going, and will encourage you to explore different areas of the game. Pro Pass is, if you played other live service games, it's going to be a pretty familiar kind of look and feel to it. So there's going to be this free tier that you don't have to pay any money for.
Can I scroll through it right now as we're talking about it?
Yeah, scroll through it,
Okay,
take a look
perfect.
at it. So there's going to be a whole bunch of new content within the Pro Pass. You can see right away that there's a new ball, and if you're scrolling all the way into the end, you're going to see new shirts, new gear. Some of the featured content that we have in this first Pro Pass is a new Sim 2, Stealth 2 driver, the orange driver, so FedEx Cup themed. It's pretty cool, and the one at the very end.
Oh, I see that there now. Yeah, the Stealth driver. Yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be Jordan Spieth's putter, which is a pretty cool cosmetic item.
Okay, and are these unique items to the game? Like they're just and new?
Yeah, everything is in the premium tier is new, and it's going to be exclusive to the premium tier of Pro Pass.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll be adding new content every season, exclusive for the Pro Pass, but making sure that there's lots to chase in the free tier as well. If you take a look at the end there, you'll see we've got new Scotty Scheffler Signature Series Iron Spec
Okay,
to chase after.
cool. And is this
And
why now for the Pro Pass? Like, why season 5? Just
I
something
think
that took this long, or?
yeah, it took a while, and we were prioritizing other things to get out first. But this has always been in the plan as something that that we really want to kind of drive our seasons going forward. I think long term, this is, if we haven't really announced it before, this is a live service game, and we're not going to be doing a new title update next year. So this is a live service game, and we're going to be continuing to update it with new content, new modes, new seasons as we go along. And this is the thing that it's kind of the glue that's going to be sticking everything together long term.
All right, sounds good. I definitely want that stealth driver. So
Yeah.
When can we expect this? Is this coming with the next update? Yes.
This will all be within the next update. Everything we're looking here, this is an internal build that we're playing on to give you a little sneak peek. So this is very close to what you're going to be seeing next Thursday when the patch releases worldwide.
Awesome. And before we jump into the match, did you want to mention anything else here on the menu? We have one round careers now, right?
Yeah, one round career is something that's being asked for a long time from the community. So we're really happy to finally deliver that. I know that was a big ask, so very happy that people are going to be able to play with that now. But yeah, we can jump into, I think, what will probably be the biggest part of this new patch is online match play.
Turn-based, and you can play alongside each other in what modes? In every mode, or is it like private matches, online mode?
Yep, private match and online. So private match, just like with stroke play, you'll have the option of playing any gameplay settings or restricting it to the different gameplay styles, sim, tour, arcade, whatever it is. Within online, we're going to be continuing on with our kind of rotations that we started doing of online playlists. So switching up the set of courses that you're going to be doing, and we're going to be looking at doing different gameplay styles as well in this next season. So mixing in a little bit of arcade, a little bit of sim, and kind of seeing what's popular or giving you guys a different flavor.
Awesome. Okay, let's jump into it. And now you have a 9-hole featured thing set up in the online section for us to play a 9-hole match at Olympia Fields. We're going to do that on tour difficulty, right?
Yeah, this is probably the format we're going to launch with. I'd expect us to launch with on Thursday right away when the patch releases, so that everyone can play on the new course. You can play the new mode, and then we'll start doing some pretty tight rotations, mixing in some other courses, some other gameplay styles. So.
Okay, sounds good. And is it always 9-hole matches? Is there 18-hole matches as well, or is it more?
We might mix that in too. I think 9 holes has been a pretty good sweet spot right now as far as for how long it takes you to match make and get into game, and for the kind of session length that people are looking for. But we've got different things we can mix into. We could do all par 5s, all par 3s, things like that we haven't really done much yet. But we have options for kind of mixing those things in at some point. So we'll kind of experiment at some point.
All right, that sounds good. Well, seeing as my pro is 67, I'm going to play as Sung JM. I'm going to play as a pro. And do we just search at the same time here? Is that what we're going to do?
You're going easy on me? Yeah, my guy's at 81 here right now.
81? Okay. You want me to pick someone a little bit lower down, or is it okay?
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. And yeah, with the match play as well, I feel like this opens up like a whole new plethora of opportunities for you guys as well in terms of like doing online match play tournaments. I know that's certainly something I'm going to be doing in the future. Is that something in the plans for you guys?
For the tournaments mode specifically you're talking about? Or
no, I mean like actual separate like custom online match play tournaments, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, like using private match to have your own tournaments. Yeah, I think that's I mean, anything that we're adding into online, we're definitely adding into private match because I know the community then can organize tournaments, do different events like that. So yeah, it's just a no-brainer for us to add them in as well, and to allow you guys to kind of use the mode however you like.
I love the bucket hat. That's a clean outfit right there. So Olympia Fields, like, did you guys go and monitor the course like you did with some of these other courses in real life as well?
This was one I didn't go to in person, but definitely for every course, watch as much historic video as possible. And yeah, take a look at previous tournaments that have been there. There were other people who go on site, people who do the art. They'll get photo reference, video reference, and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's a great course. Super happy to have it. All right, here you go. You can see me leading things off.
That looks clean. All right.
Got a little bit of wind, it looks like. Right in our face here.
Okay. I'm down for a bit of wind. And how does this one play in comparison to like St. Andrews or something like that? Is it more of a firm course, or is it kind of a bit more soft, like a country club kind of way?
Good question. I think Olympia Fields, the way I describe it, is a really balanced course.
Okay.
So I think it's perfect for the FedEx Cup playoffs. You don't want something that's really going to give one particular golfer too big of an advantage. It's got rough that's going to be a problem, but it's not going to be U.S. Open level where it'll completely eat you up or cause you to have to just wedge out every single time. So I think of it like in the vein of a Oak Hill or something like that.
Okay.
Just maybe not as thick of rough as Oak Hill was.
All right, sounds good. I like how the camera works there. It kind of moves around when you're behind the character. Not much of a reachable par 5 to start, though.
No, yeah, this is, I don't know if
mammoth.
Yeah, absolutely. No chance of going for it.
Oh, and so yeah, this is the 2023 BMW Championship this is at, and is that going to be added into career mode the same way the major courses were? And it's going to be like rotational, or?
Yep, added to the rotation for the BMW Championship. So as soon as you start your next season in career mode, you'll see Olympia Fields there.
Awesome.
And then it'll just rotate every season between that and Wilmington.
Awesome. Yeah, Wilmington's tough. So I'm banking on this being a tough one as well.
Yeah.
All right, we're pretty much matching each other neck and neck here through the first hole.
Yeah. Right. But the approach shot is always what matters, right?
It is. Is that a new shirt as well that you're wearing? That looks...
This is the Bad Birdie one I grabbed for my guy.
Birdie, okay. Nice shot. Nice shot. Ooh, the camera doing a full 360 of that there?
That was me there. So you'll see when you're watching a remote
you actually see the camera?
Cool. Yeah, we're actually just mirroring it. So
that's really cool.
Yeah. Pre-shot here, it's a specific camera angle that is being shown. We don't mirror it, but once the ball goes in the air, then whoever the local golfer is, you're going to be seeing exactly what they're doing.
That's cool. Sit. Ooh, nice bit of spin on that.
Little spinner?
Little spinner, yeah. Usually those spinners don't check up quite that much, but into the wind, I suppose that's going to check up a little more. All right. I love this new camera angle from the bottom. I use it on every putt pretty much.
Nice.
The worm view.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll take a birdie on the first.
All
right, pressure's on.
All right, little right to left. Started outside the hole. Oh, got lucky.
Lived around the full hole before going in there.
Testing out those cup physics on the first hole.
Testing out the cup physics. So yeah, you guys have actually been working on the cup physics since launch. Like, they've improved quite a bit. Is there any more updates to them in this newest build?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's been a bit 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I know we definitely have some issues still with the cup physics that we're looking at. So nothing in this patch that's going to be updating them, but for the next patch, Ryder Cup 1, we're working on some updates to fix some of the kind of bugs and little edge cases with it. So
awesome, yeah, because I had a heartbreaking whip out and ended up losing at Augusta by 1, so I was pretty upset about that one.
Yeah, someone sent me a link to that one the other day. It was like, yeah, we fixed this yet? I'm like, oh, not yet, but we're working on it. I think what it some of those they've been kind of tricky to track down. But we found them now, so I think we're pretty confident that we're going to be able to get something in for it.
Awesome. What irons are you using, by the way, if you don't mind me asking? Those are sleek. You know?
These are the TaylorMade MBs.
Okay.
And I love playing with them in the game, because in the real life, there's no way I could use
You
blades.
couldn't hit them.
So that's what video
I'm the
games
same
were for.
way.
Yeah.
True.
Even pros hardly use blades nowadays, right?
I
So,
know, yeah, I don't know how the hell it's possible. I don't know if I'm gonna clip this tree. I don't think I am. Come on, be good now. Be good. Oh, that's nice.
oh, that's looking nice.
That's tasty.
Dang.
All right. So one other thing that I wanted to talk about as well as and touch on is the upcoming Ryder Cup patch. I know that's not as imminent as this match play one, but do you have any details on that for us?
Yeah, tons. That is going to be, we're really calling it the biggest update since launch.
Okay.
So we're super excited about the Ryder Cup. We've been working on it in advance. Typically, we just kind of work on the next patch each time, but we've been dedicating some of our team just to start working on that because we know how big of an update it's going to be for the game. It's going to be nice hole, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Ryder Cup. So there's kind of three main things that we're going to be doing with the Ryder Cup. Number one is a complete takeover rebranding of the game, which is even more than what we currently do for each season.
Mm-hmm.
When you enter into the main menu, what you're going to be seeing is a choice when you first enter, and it's going to be US or Europe. And depending on what you choose the first time, it's going to completely change the branding of your backgrounds, of the coloring of the main menu, but also of your golfer and which team they're going to play on each time you play in gameplay. So right away in the main menu, you're going to see your golfer wearing either that US or Europe uniform. I assume Europe for you.
Yep.
And then, yeah, you'll see the colors kind of appropriately. But then that choice will go through into other areas of the game. We're going to be having Ryder Cup playable quick play mode, for example, where you can play offline in a Ryder Cup mode. And whenever you go there, you're going to be branded as the European team. And then online as well, we'll have Ryder Cup modes available, so you'll be playing as Team Europe when you're in those online modes.
Mm-hmm.
And your outfit's going to be, and all of your team branding and stuff will be kind of locked depending on that team choice. The Pro Pass as well, which we've just added, is going to be split depending on if you chose US or Europe, and you're going to have different gear and cosmetics available. You're going to see for you a European themed one where you're going to be able to unlock different European themed gear in that Pro Pass. So yeah, it's going to be kind of themed according to that of what your team is.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
So
sorry, you go ahead there.
No, yeah. So that's the first part. And I guess part two was the whole Pro Pass themed part of it too. And then the biggest thing is a continuation of what we're adding in online matchmaking or online match play. Is we're going to be adding in the 2v2 online turn-based modes of foursomes and four ball. So you're going to be able to play all three of the different Ryder Cup formats online once we release that patch. Man, I'm awful at putting.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how the Ryder Cup was gonna work online. It's gonna be like kind of separated foursomes, four ball, and match play things like in the online section.
Yeah, so when we really took a look at what the Ryder Cup means and what we wanted to deliver for Ryder Cup, we were thinking about what makes the most sense for our community in the game, and we know a couple things is one, what's the number one thing the community's been asking for? It's turn-based online modes. So it made a lot of sense for us to look at adding in foursomes and four ball and match play and have those all ready in time for the Ryder Cup, so that you can play the Ryder Cup online with your friends. Because really, when you think about golf, it's such a solitary sport in general, and Ryder Cup is the one time in the calendar year where you're able to play on a team with other humans. And really have that team environment, and the best way for you to get that same feeling as the players who love playing in the Ryder Cup so much is to allow you to play online with your friends. And so we really knew that was like the one core experience that we had to deliver, and so super happy that we're going to be able to do that for the Ryder Cup patch.
Awesome. And one thing I meant to touch on earlier with the match play, the turn-based match play, and I guess it can kind of tie in with the four ball and the foursomes as well, as is how how a ranking system will work. Is there a leaderboard there, something like that?
Yeah, so we're expanding the leaderboards, and they're going to be separate for each of the different formats. So right away with this patch in season 5, you're going to see a new filter in the leaderboard: stroke play versus match play, and all of your results are going to be separate there.
Okay.
And then once foursomes and four ball get added there, they'll be added in as their own separate filters, so that your rank and stats in all of those modes is kept separately. So
Cool.
yeah, that's what we're adding in for now. And yeah, of course, both are going to be added into private match and online as well. When you're playing online, you'll be able to invite a friend in and matchmake as a 2-person group, so that you can compete together against other golfers. And if you don't have a friend available, you can always just play by yourself and get matched with a random teammate.
Okay. And will the Ryder Cup branding be in that online section as well for like foursomes and 4-ball when that update does drop? Like, you'll be kind of getting commentary about it and branding for the Ryder Cup and stuff like that?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, there'll be commentary. You'll be wearing the uniform of, again, that kind of choice that you made at the beginning of the game. USA or Europe, you'll be wearing that uniform. Your opponents will be wearing the other uniforms.
Yeah, so you can team up with an American as a friend then, huh?
The way that made the most sense for us to do it is, that you can team up, and everyone's going to be branded according to what you're wearing, or what your choice was. So we just knew that it's not going to purely restrict your choice depending on that based on teams. So it's otherwise that would make it a lot harder to find matches.
Okay, awesome. Ooh, yep. Little lip out there.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta test her back now.
I gotta focus here. I've been talking too much here. I gotta bear down.
Match.
Yeah.
Need to make this.
No, this has been good though.
Ooh, okay, just about. And of course, the Ryder Cup with a new course and location in Rome, Italy.
Of course, Marco Simone.
Marco Simone is coming into the game as well.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah, that one will be a good test. Really thick rough there from what we can see, so it'll be comparable with some of the Bay Hills and things like that we have in our game.
Okay. Yeah, Bay Hill, when you go on the rough, it's a struggle, all right?
Yeah.
I've had a few incidents at Bay Hill in this game. Yeah, I don't actually know much about Marco Simone, so it'll be interesting to learn about it through the game as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the one thing that really stands out about it, is that it will reward driving accuracy from what we can see, and for what they're kind of saying about how it'll be set up. Things always depend on the conditions and stuff during the tournament. We just saw that with the Open at Royal Liverpool. Obviously, it wasn't quite as fast and firm as we were maybe thinking it would be if it was dry conditions and stuff. But yeah, I think it'll be a good test and a good course for the Ryder Cup.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, the Ryder Cup is kind of like one of those things that just gets the hype going, so I'm excited for all that. Good shot.
Thanks.
All right, I need to match that one. Stay 2 up. I need to use the knockdown more. Every time I use it, I feel like it's really good, but then I just kind of forget about it a little bit. That is not enough, though.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
No. I underswung it a little bit, but I'm going to make this putt. Don't worry. No mercy. Oh, it's a little hard. Go in.
Oh, you did.
Let's go.
Come on.
What was that? 33 foot, I think? All right.
Boy. Great putt.
We'll take that. Now you need to hold it to match.
Right to left. I think starting this just outside will be good.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Putter let me down.
Putter let you down. Okay. 3 up, 4 to play. I could win it on this hole potentially.
I gotta win out here.
You do. Okay. Okay.
What
Downhill,
are your
downwind.
impressions of match play so far?
Yeah, it works really well so far, actually. Yeah, no issues at all. So, we'll see as we do some online matchmaking and stuff like that. I'm looking forward to that part of it. Going up against some randoms and going undefeated. I remember with the Rory McIlroy game for a while. I think I was playing against my viewers. I went like 22 wins before I lost. I was undefeated for a while there. So I want to try that again. I'm not sure I'll quite have the same success this time. There's a lot more players and a lot better players than there was back then, I feel like. Get up. Get up. Oh, that's a beauty. That's an absolute beauty. Oh, what would you reckon is like your favorite course that you've worked on in this game? I'm interested.
Good question. You know, I think the ones that come across best are any of the really fast and firm courses.
Mm-hmm. St. Andrews.
Yeah, the St. Andrews. I think like a Chambers Bay or Bandon or something too that has a little bit more elevation.
Chambers Bay is great.
Interesting. Yeah. I think those ones are really the ones that show off the game great, and I think are a little bit longer. Now I got to make a bomb. I think they just require you to or reward you for using different shot types more.
Definitely.
Really knowing the short game, using slopes. It's always good to have variety and softer courses, but I think those are the ones that really make you think as a golfer. And I think that's true to real life golf as well. So I'm kind of pleased that the game is showing them off in the same way.
Awesome. Nice effort. Nice effort. I actually have a chance to win the match here.
Here it is.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that turned hard. All right. We'll go another hole. I'll make it dormy.
Appreciate it. Oh, there's a little late walkover bug there.
I didn't even see it.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
On my end. Okay.
My guy, was it?
Sung Jae was going for a walk, yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, got to take in the views here at Olympia Fields. All right. Big gap there. All right.
Another thing we fixed in this patch too is related to the whole FedEx Cup season and everything is the FedEx Cup starting strokes for the Tour Championship. So when you first start the first round of the Tour Championship, you know, the leader of the FedEx Cup will start off at -10. Yeah. And then it'll be, you know, -8 for the second one and stuff. All that was working before, but it was not showing up well in the UI and scorecards. Okay. So I think it would do things like it would show you as -10 as your first hole score, something along those lines. Yeah. And so it was quite a confusing experience for that. Or it would show you like shooting 62 or something, even if you only shot like 72. Yeah, something like that. So it was working, but not showing up well in the UI. So we've fixed all the issues related to that. So wanted to make sure that was all fixed by the time FedEx Cup was a focus. Oh, I overswung that one big time. Oh my God. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. One question as well about regarding the AI involving in the Ryder Cup. Like, say if you're playing single player, how would the AI be involved in the Ryder Cup, or could they be? Yeah. So they'll be involved in the quick play mode, depending on if you want to involve them or not. Totally up to you if you want to, you know, play all the characters or couch play or something like that. So that's up to your control. Same as right now if you were to play in quick play. Challenges mode, I believe we're probably just going to be looking at adding in some match play against the AI, similar to how the current you can play stroke play against AI in challenges. So we'll just be doing a match play. Probably won't be looking at doing any 2v2 foursomes or 4-ball within challenges, just because the AI, it is a bit slow waiting for everyone to play. Mm-hmm. And wouldn't be the most entertaining experience, I think. What the wind just did not help me there at all. I guess I was hitting I should have hit a flop instead of a pitch. Mm-hmm. Okay. And yeah, I think most people don't have the patience to wait for the AI to play 2v2 in general, so we'll kind of reserve those experiences for online. That's true.
That is true. And in general, regarding AI as well, is there any like changes or improvements to their play incoming?
Not in this patch. I think if there's I'm not sure what'll be coming up in the next Ryder Cup patch as well, but are there certain areas you'd like us to take a look at?
Just a few like little nitpicks there with like driving distance and stuff like that. It seems like they always take a percentage off their driver. Like a lot of it will go in. Oh, I've pulled another one.
My God. Unreal.
You have to hold this now to extend the
keep
match.
up. This is it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we'll take a look at that. I can't commit to any fixes or anything like that. I think the driving distance is one that we're aware of, based on where they're kind of aiming, and then shooting from there is kind of a bit of a weird issue. And then I think some of the bunker shots as well, they tend to kind of overshoot with the blast shot a lot. So I think that's one that we're aware of as well. I think, and then auto tap in missing is another one that if we have time we'll take a look at as well. There's still some edge cases where it seems like
I feel like that's been mostly
rarely.
fixed. That was definitely a bigger problem early on, but it looks like they're going to miss sometimes, but they still make it kind of way. I haven't had too many issues with that recently anyway, at least myself personally. All right, this is an important putt.
All right, see if I can make this one. Ugh. Not even close. Putting let me down.
Putting did leave you down a little bit. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're playing with an 81 rated pro versus a... Okay, we see here. Win 3 and 2. Okay. And obviously if you were doing 18-hole match play, that's completely possible as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's possible within private match. Maybe we'll expand it in online if people want to play 18-hole matches.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking about for private matches and stuff like that. Yeah, I think 9 holes is kind of the sweet spot. And I'm getting tokens here at the end. Pro Pass level up. Okay, I can show this. That's okay.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. So Pro Pass. The way that you're going to be getting those tokens is either by playing online tournaments or career modes, and then through quests and challenges as well. So when I was talking a little bit about it being the kind of central place that you go and experience all different aspects of seasonal content, it kind of encourages you to play the big modes and rewards you for playing those and seeing all the new course, the new content that we've been adding for the season.
Awesome. And I just kind of seeing as I don't actually have the Pro Pass now, I unlocked the free
the specs.
The specs, that's the one. I couldn't think of the name. The specs. I unlocked the green spec here, so you still get something for each tier of the free, like whether it's XP or
whether you own the premium or not, you still always get that free tier.
Okay. Cool.
And so you get both when you unlock them, and then manually go in and claim those rewards. So
anything else you want to touch on before we wrap it up?
No, I think I just really appreciate you having me on, Apex. Want to do more of this kind of stuff going forward, improving our communication with you and with the rest of the community. It's what we've been doing with adding in the dynamic messages of the game and continuing to publish really detailed patch notes for every patch and stuff like that. So
you have literally every fix in the patch notes. It's awesome to see the detail there. It's great.
It takes some time, but hope you guys appreciate it. And I want to do more of this of instead of just talking about what we've already done, but give you a little hint as far as what we're doing in the future, what we're kind of working towards, and to give you an idea of what to expect next. So
much appreciated, and thank you for coming on, man. It's been awesome to have you on here, and you might be able to get some revenge on me in the future, maybe.
Sounds great.
It was an awesome match. Thanks, man.